gross.
And she also says that when you're taking the diaper off, do a little fake out. Or else you're going to get
because the baby has a reaction. It knows, like, if you go like that, you go, peekaboo, it knows to pee, to start peeing. Yeah.
I see this as only a boy problem. Like, if you have a boy child. Like,
no,
girls don't just pee on your face.
I personally don't know how your stuff works. But now, Mason scored the second worst.
Mason, I had money on you.
I'm too young for babies.
You're welcome.
There's
Mason's mother.
There's the quote of the day. I'm too young for babies.
I am too.
I wish I had a camera on.
Here we go.
Let's make it a good day.
Good tiger. Give it up for Debbie Gibson, everyone.
We do it our own way.
Yes!
I'm gonna start crying and laughing so hard.
I did not do that. Melissa.
Now, here's Jason.
Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome to the Jason Show. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. What you just saw there was our pre-show meeting with intern Mason. He's 20 Mason, you're 20? 21, he just turned 21. Here's what happened yesterday. You know, we do the show and sometimes, maybe one, like lately, about once a week, we go out and do stories for future episodes. Yesterday, they sent us out. Kendall, you know, she's with child. Kendall thought it would be a great idea because everybody on this staff, except for Kendall, were dudes, you know? So she thought, I'm going to send my big brothers out to a parenting class to learn about babies. Now, let me just go through this. I don't have a child. Ted doesn't have a child, producer Ted. Jeff doesn't. And then we invited the interns, Mason and Abigail. So after the shoot was over, we decided to take a fun picture for social media. Now, here's the picture that we took. This is me. This is me and producer Ted, and we posted this, and it caused various uproars. Now this is, yeah. Thank you, audience. Now, Leo, let's leave up the picture. We got about 100 or so comments, and about 50% of them said something like this: Jason, you're not holding that baby properly, or that baby's mad at you, or a comment like this. This is from Carolyn. Jason, let's go back. Oh, well, we'll just skip to this one. There we go. Jason, I love your show, but I hope that's not a real baby because you're holding it wrong. Then the next comment: I don't know what's happening, but someone help Jason hold that baby. Yeah. Now, we have one more comment. Ted's name tag appears to say Dad. Congrats to him and the missus? Now, yeah. Now another comment went something like this: is Ted gay now? And he and Jason are raising a baby together? No. So let me clear everything up. Ted is not gay. I'm not in a relationship with Ted. I'm not having a child. No. Should I be offended that the audience is clapping for that? And Ted is also not having a baby right now. No. But we're going to birth a show right now. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. Speaking of birthing, say hi to Kendall, everybody. There we go. Yeah. Okay, can I start with a compliment?
Yes.
Well, actually, come here. Let me fix. You have a flyaway.
Oh, is this a joke?
No, I'm fixing your flyaway.
Thanks, Jason. This is how real life really works around here.
It does. But you look adorable. Like, you look really pretty. That looks so...
Thanks.
Look how cute you look. Okay. Number two, this was your idea.
It was.
And you had to miss it. And
I did.
What was so funny, I'll give you one more tease. We're probably going to air that story when, Jeff? In a couple weeks, maybe? Yeah. At the end of the class, the woman teaching it, she goes like this. She goes, or somebody asked her, photographer Eric asked her, okay, out of all of us, now that you've seen us for about an hour, who would you allow to watch your children?
Oh, gosh.
She didn't pick me. She picked intern Abigail. Yeah. And executive producer Jeff. Yes, I know. And scoring dead last, intern Mason. That's right. Okay. Now, more on that later. Anyway, hey, here locally, whether you're from Chicago, Seattle, you guys have likely heard of the Minnesota State Fair. It is, to us, it's the best state fair. No offense to our friends in Texas or Iowa. It is a giant event here in the state of Minnesota. Please come. It's at the end of August. Anyway, the state fair is known for a lot of things, mostly food, new foods. And whenever the new foods press release comes out, it's a statewide event. It was just released a couple hours ago. Some of the things on there, I think we have a little picture here. A bacon-wrapped waffle dog.
What?
A bee sting sundae with honey ice cream. Now, we're going to taste these in a second. These are cheesecake curds from Lulu's. Oh, and that looks familiar. I'll explain that in just a second. We have new drinks, new cotton candy drinks. Lutefisk steam buns right there. Only Kendall is clapping for the Lutefisk. Okay, so really quick, I had my friends because full disclosure, if you're new to us, I not only do this, but I own a biscuit company named after my beloved grandparents, Betty and Earl. It's called Betty and Earl's, based on my papa's homemade buttermilk biscuit recipe. Our company teamed up with Lulu's Public House, and we made the new foods list. So it is our fruity cereal milk biscuit. Peter, our chef, instead of using buttermilk, uses cereal milk. It's so creative. I love him. And then it's the fruity cereal flavoring and a delicious sweet glaze on the sweet biscuit. Again, you can get that at Lulu's Public House. No, don't eat that one first.
Oh my gosh, can we wrap this up? I'm pregnant and hungry.
Yeah. And then these are the cheesecake curds at Lulu's as well.
You want
so
these?
go ahead and eat one. Yeah.
Yum, yum.
Go ahead and eat one right now. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm sure it'll be so bad, you guys.
There we go. While you eat that, again, it's available at Lulu's at the Weston Market. The State Fairs at the end of the month. We'll be there live each weekday. The Jason Show. Is it good? Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. You can eat the biscuit in the break.
Okay, thanks.
Madonna has broken her silence since checking into the hospital on Instagram. She posted a lengthy statement. Here it is right here. She confirmed what we all had kind of assumed. The North American leg of her tour, which was scheduled to begin on Saturday, is getting pushed back. So it's not officially canceled, y'all. She's still planning on kicking off the European leg of the tour in October. Her North American dates will likely be rescheduled for the spring. I know a lot of people have conspiracy theories, but Madonna has a great work ethic. I think she's going to do whatever she can to get better, and I predict we will see her in March of next year for the North American leg. I do. Yeah.
She would not put it off.
She wouldn't put it off.
Unless this was very serious, which it clearly is.
She's going to fly in every doctor from Switzerland and France and Yugoslavia. I mean, she's going to get whatever. Yugoslavia, it's not even, Anyway.
Good try with that one, though.
I know, I tried. Next in the dish, the new Barbie movie is getting a lot of buzz, and early projections have it destroying the box office. Warner Brothers, their publicity has been so good for this. They just dropped a music video with Ken, and the song is called Just Ken. And by the way, come back to the TV because Ken is shirtless. Look.
I just don't know who I am without you.
You're Ken.
But it's Barbie and Ken. There is no just Ken.
Doesn't seem to matter what I do. I'm always number 2. No one knows how hard I tried. Oh, I have feelings that I can't explain. They're driving me insane. All my life been so polite. 'Cause I'm just Ken. Anywhere else I'd be a 10.
We forget. Ryan was on the Mickey Mouse Club. Dude can sing. I mean, he can. That's great. It's already getting Oscar buzz. It's getting, 20,000 tickets pre-sold already from AMC theaters. Wow. This is going to be probably, if not the #1 hit of the summer, #2. Next to Mission Impossible is my prediction.
Who wouldn't want to go to this movie?
It's so fun.
Honestly, it looks funny and it's Barbie and it just looks goofy, like everything we need right now.
And Ryan Gosling shirtless.
Oh my
right there, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that didn't go over so well with the audience. It's fine.
Have you guys never seen The Notebook?
Yeah, I know.
Noah Calvin.
That's sad though. Go ahead and eat. We're going to take a break, so go ahead and eat.
Okay, thanks.
There we go. The Barbie movie hit. I love that her little arm is in the frame just a little bit. There we go. The Barbie movie hits theaters next week. Lots more to come. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. Good. Yam House coming up. Sings our theme song every day. We love them. That's still ahead. But right now, welcome back. Warner Brothers is pulling out all the stops, as I said a few minutes ago, to promote Barbie. And last night, they took things to another level when they integrated the movie with the group date on The Bachelorette. The guys had to channel their inner Ken and write their own song for charity. Look at this.
We came here in a limo to the mansion, and girl, Jesse said it's time to find love right. Oh my God. Oh Jesse, we are the luckiest one, 'cause charity is as bright as the sun. Oh, charity's as bright as the sun.
Astronaut Ken is nice. It's a nice little gimmick, but I mean, at the end of the day, it looks like a Halloween suit. So really, I don't even know if he really is an astronaut. Where is your oxygen tank? How are you in space with no oxygen tank?
Come home from a big firefight. One thing for sure, this leather's too tight. But charity, you have to pick the right one. So girls, send these other guys home. Oh, girls, send these other guys home.
Birthday suit Ken, John looks like a big sperm to me. You know, he looks terrible, to be honest. Poor guy.
The founders of ABC are rolling over in their graves. Move over, Ryan Gosling. While everything seems to be perfect in Barbie land, this is Bachelor Nation, and that means the drama is just getting started, and that means it's time once again for one of our final installments of America Loves Ted. Joining us from Barbie land / our control room is producer Ted Johnson.
Thank you.
Ted.
Thank you.
Quickly, I want your reaction to our couple photo with the babies. I think we make a lovely couple, don't we, Ted?
I think we make a lovely couple. And, when I started looking at the comments, I was like, yeah, I guess it could make people think that one of us is having a child or we're having childs together.
Ted, what do you want to say about that awful scene that we just watched? Was there a best Ken?
Well, we didn't see the best Ken because the best Ken was dressed in, they called him Double Denim Ken. And he was just like, kind of like in a Canadian tuxedo, and then he ripped it off. And and then she obviously was like all over this guy. And the other guys don't like this guy, but he, I guess, would be considered the best of the Kens.
That's quite the scale. Yeah. One of the villains already, there's already a villain. He got a one-on-one?
Yeah, so Braden, who all the guys already, they don't like him. For whatever reason, they just don't like this guy. Maybe it's because he's got like 2 really giant earrings that dangle, like from like the 90s. I don't remember guys wearing earrings that dangle this long. I don't remember that being a thing. But anyways, they go to they go to the San Diego Padres, and they're just kind of like doing everything you do when you he's got the smaller earrings on there, but take my word for it, he's got longer ones that he pulls out. But anyways, this guy, he's a little sleazy. He's not exactly, we don't know if he's there for the right reasons. She seems to think he is. He's kind of like, sort of, maybe. And she's like, all right, good enough for me.
Yeah, I can look at him and know he's not there for the right reasons. Yeah. No. Now, there was another one-on-one. What happened there? I heard it didn't go well.
Yeah, so this is Warwick, and so they went to an amusement park.
Warwick as in Davis from Willow?
Yeah, just like that. So they go to an amusement park, and you think, oh, amusement park, this should be really exciting, lots of energy, very high energy, but not for Warwick. Take a look.
I think it's going well with Charity. I think right now, we definitely are connecting, but amusement parks make me tired.
How do you feel like you show up like best in relationships, like when you're dating? Like what's your best, like, I guess, attribute about yourself?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's like a specific attribute that I have. It's
okay.
I guess just being together, I guess. Like I really don't have like.
For me, I pride myself on being like a really good communicator.
Yeah, I think I know like a weakness of mine is like communicating.
Every internal organ I had just exploded watching it. He went home, right, buddy? He went home.
So remember, like normally they get him in the limo and they, cry or whatever. Well, yes, Warwick went home, and this is not him crying. This is him yawning because he's so tired from the amusement park. And eventually, they keep driving, and then he basically takes a nap.
Look at him!
And the producer's like, Warwick?
Yeah.
Warwick?
Was there drama at the rose ceremony?
Yes. So back to Braden. One of the guys informed Charity, Braden may not be sure about this. And so she's like, oh my goodness. So there are his earrings. Okay.
Holy Crystal Carrington.
So she pulls him aside and she's like, I need to get to the bottom of this. And the other guys are like, oh, enough with the time with Braden. We want time with Charity. But so he reassures her, he gives her a lot of sweet nothings, and she keeps him here.
Oh.
And none of the other guys were able to talk to Charity the entire week.
You mean ABC producers kept him around. That's
exactly.
What you mean, yeah.
Exactly.
Give it up, everybody, for Ted Johnson. Thank you, buddy.
Not a father. Not the father.
That's right. Again, just to clear up the rumors again, we aren't a gay couple raising a baby together. No. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I know. I'm sad, too. Okay, nothing said. There we go. Next, it's the moment we've all been waiting for, or at least 20% of us. The taglines for the new season of the new era of The Real Housewives of New York are out. Now, Leo, don't roll it yet, because you know me, I like a good theme song. I love an opening credit sequence. New York is all new. These are all new ladies. It's been off for like 3 years. Let's look at this.
The secret ingredient? Darling, it's me.
My lashes may be fake, but I definitely keep it real.
I'm a true New Yorker. The only bull I'll take is by the horns.
I always bring the flavor. It's not my fault you don't have any taste. In New York, there's a lot of bad apples, but I'm the baddest of the bunch.
I love to laugh, but make me mad, and I'll date your dad.
Yeah. Okay. A couple of things you
That's what she came up with?
You did hear her correctly. The last one, Bren. She's the single, ready to mingle one. And she says, I like to laugh, but if you make me mad, I'll date your dad. Yeah. I know. Okay, here's the positive. I love the theme songs to Roni, and Beverly Hills is my favorite Real Housewives theme song.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. I love how this is classy. They usually shoot this crap on green screen. They did a studio with those giant screens. It's very classy, and I like the theme. I'm still not sold on the show itself, though. It debuts on Sunday. I'm going to give it a chance because Roni is my heart. I love Roni. It's my favorite Real Housewives. I'm just not sure because they look like they all take themselves too seriously. One of the great things about New York is the camp factor. I mean, Sonia Morgan and Ramona, and it's goofy and it's
ridiculous.
fun. These ladies they are very serious. And that's what I'm afraid of. They're going to lose the fun.
Except for the girl who said, if you make me mad, I'll date your dad.
Okay, now
Because
there
I
is that,
still
yeah,
can't move past that one.
And I do like the former creative director of J. Crew, Jenna Lyons.
Yes.
I'm enjoying her. Yeah. Next on the dish, and by the way, it debuts Sunday on Bravo, and we'll have a wrap up on Monday. Next on the dish, former Bachelorette Katie from season 17 still hasn't found love. I'm sorry. I know. And now she's turning to my favorite reality dating show, really the only one that I watch. Because of censors, we call it Fun Boy Island. But take out fun and insert your favorite cuss word, and you'll know what it is. Here's the teaser for the new season.
All right, Katie, you ready?
Ready.
F-Boy Island, season 3, take 1.
Wait, F-Boy Island? Are you...
Here's what I'm afraid of.
Okay.
Well, everything. But here's what I'm afraid of. This is what the CW does. The CW takes a show and then they turn it into something for 17-year-olds, which is fine. I love young folks.
Don't email him.
Don't email me. I love young folks. But the fun part about Fun Boy Island, it was on HBO Max. It was on Max, and you could cuss, and there could be a lot of naked people, and then more naked people, and then.
But now we know why he liked it.
And then but if you're
Okay.
Hey, no shame. I'll say it. If I'm gonna watch these crappy dating shows, I want Nookie. You know what I mean?
I want naked people.
Yeah. I want Nookie on the beach. I want it in a hot tub. I want it on the pool table.
Everywhere.
But now you can't show any of that on network television. You're neutering everything that made this probably the wrong choice of words.
Would spay have been better?
You're spaying what made it great. We done? Yeah, thank you.
We're good. I think so.
The new season of Fun Boy Island hits the CW this fall. We're going to take a break. I'm so excited about today's special guest, and you will be too. We'll be right back. Back after this. Talented and nice. What a great combo. Coming up in just a little bit, you hear them every single day singing the Jason Show theme song. One of my favorite bands, Yam House, is back in studio to talk about their new tour, big changes in their lives, and yes, of course, we're going to play a game. That and more when we continue. Well. Looky who's back. Welcome back. They help us make it a good day every morning on our show. Yam House is the band behind our catchy theme song. And this week, that's right. And this week, the guys are part of a huge concert here in the Twin Cities at Target Field featuring The Killers, Imagine Dragons, and more. And they're also hitting the road for shows across the country promoting their latest, look at this.
I'll be a James Dean 15-second movie screen. Hey,
Stupid. Let me tell you, that's their new song, Stupid and Famous. Give it up for my friends. I love them. The guys from Yam House. Love. Question number 1. Let me read my card here. First time back since December of 2021.
Holy shit.
If I'm doing the math properly, that's over a year and a half.
Yeah. Is that right?
In studio.
Yeah,
now, let's be clear. I hear you every damn day of my life, but I mean,
I apologize. Right.
But not a lot has been going on, huh? It's been a slow year and a half.
Yeah. Honestly,
nothing's changed. We look completely the same.
Completely the same. Now let's just let's address an obvious for folks that know you from us and the theme song and the open. We're missing. There's one less Yam.
Yep.
One less Yam.
One less Yam. Our guitar player Seth parted ways with the band on completely good terms. Life changes. It's been a crazy couple years. We've changed a lot as people. We're growing up. Things are happening. He's actually wondering if you wanted to start a band. More like a solo project.
Seth.
Yeah.
Call me Seth.
Yeah.
We'll do
Basement kind of vibes.
Yeah. We'll call it Plum House.
Yeah.
We'll do it different. Yeah,
that's good.
No, okay. So that was the first thing that we need to address since you've been here last. I followed with a little bit of confusion. I wasn't sure, and I left you guys alone. I didn't want to text and go, "What the heck is going on?" But you mentioned you guys went through some personal changes, growth, and a reassessment, like so many people post-pandemic.
Yeah.
What changed in your music? Can you put it into words? Because I mean, I was watching through social media.
Yeah.
What happened?
When we started this band, it was we were a lot younger, and I would say too, a lot of the music we made was very closely working with a producer, and it felt sort of like it got put together, and then we learned how to play it live. So then we toured for a couple years, and then during the last couple years of craziness, as I like to call it, we just realized we were all wanting to start fresh, but we didn't know how to do it, and we didn't want to quit. We didn't want to give up on it. We didn't want to stop, and we were very grateful for what got us to that point. And it wasn't us being not happy about our previous music, but we just kind of wanted to press the reset button. And so we just gave ourselves permission to do that, and it definitely, I know, made a few OG fans really sad, but we tried to make all of our music available for download, but we took it off streaming, we rebranded. Seth, we knew, was on his way out. There was a ton of things changing behind the scenes, and we just kind of played it the best we could.
Scary, Jake? I mean, was it, because you're doing it, it's very public. I mean, people can go through, like I mentioned, a lot of people did through the pandemic. I did. There was a reassessment of what's important, but you were doing something very important. Was it scary?
I feel like there could have been a moment of letdown for fans, but we kind of just told people to hang on. It'll make sense in a few months. And I feel like now people are back on board and understanding where we're coming from. But really, it's just making music as a band and having it come genuinely from us again.
Yes. So. That's important. It's a create now. I mean, everybody can. I got to tell you, and I generally dislike when people say I know how you feel, but I get it, and I talk about this with the audience sometimes, and Jeff and I, we talk about this show, and there was a summer where they took the show fully national, and we lost a little bit of the essence because then there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen when you get big like that. And we're happy because we were able to it ruined the show for us in a lot of ways for a while, but we retooled it and something, we re-clicked a couple years ago. And so I get it. And my point of that is not to boomerang it back to our show, but to say I get as a creative what that feels like.
Totally.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the big show. I mentioned this isn't any little lineup, man. The Killers, Flaming Lips. This is Summerfest. What is it? Have you guys done Target Field before?
First time.
Can't say we have.
Okay. Yeah. Small venue. If you guys don't,
not a lot of
very small venue. What are you looking forward to? What are you afraid of? What?
Yeah, when we got the call for it, we were in Montana on tour, and
we were in Montana.
Our management called us, and they were like, "There's this opportunity for the show," and all we knew was the Killers, which is one of our favorite bands. So just that in and of itself was yes. But then we got the rest of the lineup, and they're all bands that we love.
It's crazy.
And just we're just still pinching ourselves that it's happening this Friday. We're just so excited.
Do you still? Yeah. Oh, please. I live by the field and I'm there quite often. I know it shocks people, but I do. I love baseball. And you guys are on a banner, an electronic banner, and I was with some friends and they're like, oh my God, the Killers are coming. I'm like, yeah, but Yam House is coming too. I'm like, I was more excited. Now, what are we looking at here, guys? Speaking of Target Field.
This is an a cappella group that we're working on. Doing some harmonies.
It was our first gig.
We're gonna get top hats, like striped
like Valley Fair, like at Disney World on Main
That was our
Street.
biggest show ever, right?
Yeah, actually, probably.
Yeah, we had a couple beers.
There was a couple beers drank before that.
No, you guys
Liquid
did.
Courage. Yeah, some Liquid Courage.
Was this Take Me Out to the Ball game? Or
Yeah,
what?
it was. Yep.
I was more nervous for this than like an actual
we were really
show.
nervous actually.
Well, the Jumbotron is intimidating. It's really intimidating.
The delay, if you want to look at yourself, you get all confused because it's delayed, and if you start singing into it, you suddenly are like slurring your words.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
We got to go, but when we a little bit later, we got to play a game with you. I have more questions. Once again, we want to see if one member here is still single. I mean, if that's still a thing, a lot has changed.
It's the big bucks right here.
If you haven't guessed, it's the middle one. Right there. Now look, if you're coming to, we're going to take a break, but if you're going to be in Minnesota or coming to town this weekend, TC Summerfest is happening Friday and Saturday at Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Yam House will play Friday night. Head to tcsummerfest.com for tickets. If you're watching us in Chicago or Seattle, I'll tell you where you can see them when we come back. Back in a moment. I know. Welcome back. My guests today are behind some of the catchiest tunes you're going to hear, including another new single, Sandcastle. Listen to this.
I tried to make it stay. A wave came and washed it all away. The whole world is made of sand. I feel it slipping through my hands. It's a shame, it's a hassle. Living in a sandcastle.
This Friday night, the guys are performing, like I said, at TC Summerfest. But I do want to, God, I'm old. I have to take off my glasses to read close up now. That's changed since last you've been here. Anyway, Seattle, November 2nd at Madame Lou's. In Chicago, November 18th at Lincoln Hall. So follow Yam House on social media for that. We're back with Lars, Jake, and Zach. Now here, I asked the question before. It's like a game show. Two are taken, one is single. And the single one is in the middle. That's right. Zach is, no, it's you. It's you. Yeah. Now, I follow you guys on social. Most of your TikTok is not really devoted to your music, but it's really devoted to
how Zach is hot and single.
Oh, they got the TikTok over there.
There it is.
Now what is that? This is a family program.
Can't explain it.
No.
I'm just stating facts.
Okay, and then let me just give you a fact. This is what I don't understand. If I looked like you, and heavens to Murgatroyd, I don't, you should never be single. How are you still single?
I think it's the shaved head. I just shaved my head.
No, it looks really nice.
Yeah.
He's got a bad personality, Jason.
There's a lot going on underneath. It's not good.
The outer shell is great.
Yeah.
The
Inside,
not so
rotten,
much.
yeah.
Rotten on the inside.
Yeah.
No. Oh, look, the audience feels for you,
They
Zach.
do.
I'm sorry.
No, but seriously, how can you be single? I just don't understand this.
I don't know. It's we usually just say the bad personality thing and then it's
Usually people No.
You're
It's
asking
me.
the tough questions
It's
today.
me.
Yeah.
No, is it? No, all kidding aside, let me try this angle. Is it hard, and this is for all of you, is it hard? Career means so much, but doing that balance act of a career, putting all of your focus to you guys, but also putting your focus to your personal relationships.
Yeah, I mean, we spend so much time together. It's like, especially when we're on tour, like I don't have a second alone, and I'm very much an introvert.
He loves that.
So when I go home, it's nice to just like say nothing for 8 hours. So, but yeah, I mean, I love being with the guys, but yeah, as an introvert, it's like, so I can't imagine you guys going home and then you get to.
Yeah,
it's
strange.
Yeah.
I had a kid.
Last year.
Oh yeah. Hi Margot, if you're watching.
Margot's such a good name.
Hi Margot.
Great name. Margot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I've wrestled with a lot of like, I don't know, our personal lives and our career, we've experimented with gelling them, and there's been pros and cons to that. And I think for me, especially since having a kid, I've taken a little bit more of like a boundary approach.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate. But with Zach, like, we just joke, like, half the reason we do this with Zach is because we're just too tired to do all the crazy social media, and it's so intoxicating to know that I could literally just put up a 4-second clip of his face and say he's hot and single.
We've also done
and a million people
like
watch.
music TikToks that we've spent hours on. It's
We
like
work really
I
hard
poured
on
my
it.
life into this,
Yeah.
and it gets 100 views.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he goes like this, and it
And
gets
it's like-
600,000. And
TikTok's a little thirsty.
We
gotta say, it's a little thirsty out there. I don't know.
Lazy.
It's real thirsty.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me. You mentioned Margot. Hi, Margot. We got to go. But Jake, you can take this. What's the best result of Margot on this one? How is he? Is it softened, young Lars? What is?
Honestly, and I'll say this really, he's more focused in like the best way on his career because he's doing it for even more purpose for his daughter.
Before
It's
it
awesome.
was bad.
Yeah.
Now it's good.
I had a dark past.
He has got a dark past.
Yeah. Every time Yam House is here, like I said, we play a game. Today is no different. We're putting the guys to the test when we come back. Back in a moment. Welcome back. I'm just going to publicly ask you now, so Fox has to pay. We got to have you come back for year 10 to like vamp up the theme song a little bit. Yeah. I'm saying it publicly, so Fox has to pay for it. So that's why, yeah, anyway. Welcome back. Every time the guys are here, we like to play a little game with them. And today, it's a new one. Leo, roll it. It's game time. Here we go. Here we go. Today's game is called Ridiculous Riders. Here's how it's going to work. Riders, if you don't know, is a list of demands musicians want in a green room. Demands is a little dramatic, but it is really. In a green room ahead of a performance or appearance. So what's going to happen is I'm going to give the guys a ridiculous rider demand that's real. That's real. And they have to guess which artist requested that. Now, this is multiple choice, so you can play at home. Okay, here we go. First up, this artist requires baked chicken breasts, legs, and wings that are heavily seasoned with cayenne, salt, pepper, and garlic. Is this Adele, Rihanna, or Beyonce?
3, 2, 1.
Rihanna.
You seem very confident.
I don't know, I could be wrong.
I think
felt right.
Let's just uniform. We're gonna go.
Do you
with
agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
You are wrong.
I
You are
knew.
wrong. It is Beyonce.
That sounds nice though.
Hot sauce in her purse, that's right.
That's right.
That's great.
Kendall pulls out the food fund. I love it, Kendall. That's my girl. Here we go. Number 2. Who demands an arrangement of pink flowers but absolutely no carnations in that mixture? Mariah Carey, Katy Perry, or Madonna?
We do that too.
That's our same request. Yeah.
I think.
What do you guys think?
I don't think it's Katy Perry.
That was gonna say I think it's Katy Perry.
What about Mariah Carey?
Yeah, that's what I was
I
gonna.
like
Yeah.
Mariah
Mariah
Carey.
You should have listened to the single one. It's Katy Perry.
No.
Katy Perry.
She feels that.
That's right.
Man.
Okay. Next.
0 for 2.
He's a dater.
The next. This artist says no vacuuming allowed, and no members of the staff should ask for free concert tickets. Is that Jay-Z, Elton John, or Billy Joel?
No vacuuming.
No vacuuming allowed.
What do you guys think?
Like a dog? This seems like a dog.
What do you got?
I think Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
You are right.
Come on! Got one!
Got it.
No. Executive producer Jeff said that they're working real hard for no prizes.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
It's all about pride.
This is probably one of my favorite. This artist requires 6 Lunchables, 3 turkey, and 3 ham with cheese. Is that Britney Spears, Eminem, or Christina Aguilera?
That's still a thing.
They are still a thing. Wow. They're like $12 a pop too. They're expensive.
No way.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Burgers, 55 burgers.
Yeah. Oh, that's a tough one.
I think Eminem.
Eminem, yeah. Okay. I could see that.
You are right.
Yes! Wow! There you go. Lunchables are popular in Detroit.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. This next singer demands 1 plate of cheese that is, quote, not smelly and non-sweaty. Is that Gaga, Mary J, or Brit?
I get that though.
I feel like Gaga.
Really?
Maybe.
I think Mary J.
Okay.
Who we going with?
What do you think?
Let's go Mary J.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige.
It is Gaga.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dude.
It's fine. You might be over right now.
No, he just had a couple.
Oh, yeah, one, yeah.
Okay.
We're fine.
Here we go. At one point in their career, this singer demanded, quote, 20 international phone lines, and the backstage room must look exactly like her own home.
Wow.
Is it Cher, Madonna, or Aaron Schwab? No, I'm just joking.
It's got to be a
Mariah
legacy.
Carey.
Legacy artists like Cher,
I think it's
Madonna.
Cher.
Yeah, Cher.
I think
or
it's Cher.
Madonna.
Cher.
Or Mariah Carey,
Cher.
probably.
Go Cher.
No, Madonna.
Oh,
Bro, he's so
One
close.
more.
We said all 3.
One more.
Yeah, we said all 3.
Here we
All the
go.
above.
This singer wants a bowl of fresh made guacamole and included a recipe.
Wow, that's
I
Is that
love that.
J-Lo, Jack White, or Bruno Mars?
So if they like it, they can be like, I got
Exactly,
this.
yeah.
I'm gonna say
That's-
Jack White.
I like that. Jack White?
You're right.
Yeah.
It's Jack White.
That's a good one.
Audience,
I'm taking notes on this.
give it up for our friends Lars, Jake, and Zach, everybody. It's and don't forget, Zach is single, everybody. That's right. Don't miss them Friday night at TC Summerfest at Target Field. Then they're hitting the road for a national tour. Head to yamhouse.com for show dates, tickets, and access to Zach. There we go. We'll be right back, everybody. Back in a moment. Oh, God. Welcome back. It is time for the world's shortest segment. It's your chance to own some rare Disney collectibles. An auction house in California is selling more than 1,500 pieces from Disneyland. The collection comes from one guy who has been buying up the items since he was a teenager. Pieces include old park vending machines and maps to parts of Disneyland attractions like a Dumbo car. Look at that car. Anyway, you can buy old park tickets when admission was less than $1. The auction, yeah, that was a long time ago. The auction begins next week, corresponding with Disneyland's 68th birthday. We'll be right back. Back after this. And I couldn't afford a single thing on. Don't forget to get tickets to our show. Go to eventbrite.com. It's time for the surprise goodbye. You know how this works. We don't know what's in this segment until I read it right now. Today, a protective pup you've got to see. Look.
He's not looking. Look at him. Nobody could touch your baby.
Oh. Now that is, yeah, get away from that baby. Get away from that baby. That is so cute. A woman in upstate New York posted the video of her dog, who's very protective of the new baby in the house. As you can see, he paws away and nips at anyone who comes close. That's so cute. Tomorrow, our road trip to Chicago continues. Plus, we're playing a game in honor of the movie Scream 6. That and more tomorrow. But right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.